Let's take them back to the track, Let's take them back to the track. Let's take them back to the track. Come on, let's take them back to the track.
Shout out to the trappers. We are back lit. It's the Handyman back with trap news because we definitely got the streets. Okay, just when you thought it was over, Verb vs. Hitman Holla still got a little bit of life to it. These next couple tweets I'm gonna read, let's be clear, it's nobody saying anything directly to each other, but Verb takes to Twitter and says, on the way to St. Louis. Y'all want me to go live and show y'all how both neighborhoods where I grew up at deal with me? I think that's a great idea. Everybody ain't so privileged to be able to show authenticity, who they are, and was growing up. Then he says, blessed. Not too long after Verb tweeted that, Hitman Holla takes to Twitter and said, been waiting to book this flight to St. Louis. Please drop location or ask for mine and I will gladly give it to whom this may concern. This tweet is for my fans that want to take pics with me for my meet and greet. You know what I'm saying? So he's basically saying, hey, listen, this ain't to Verb, but I might pop up in St. Louis. Hitman continued to say, I do meet and greets with battle rappers also. So any St. Louis battle rapper that's dead, let's chop it up in person. Drop the low. Hitman continues and says, I'm gonna be by my phone all day. Tweet, DM, call, text. However you gotta get me the low, please send. I wanna meet all my fans and I truly care about y'all. So just keep me posted. I'm waiting on you. And he keeps putting the heart emoji after these tweets. Now, Verb takes to Twitter. He quotes one of his bars. He says, I'm protected by some N-words I can't trust. They do daddy-daughter dance stuff, Black Panther hands up, and still will slide and go pile a van up on some Taliban stuff. You're a real battle rap fan. Tell me what battle that came from. And then Verb says, a fool will war for stripes and lose. A king will war when forced and win. And that's where the tweet stopped at, man. Shout out to Hitman Holla. The next tweet was about his cousin that came home after a very, very long time. His name Josh, you know what I'm saying? Welcome home to Josh and all that, you know what I'm saying? And then the next thing I know, Verb is in the spaces. He's currently in the spaces. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just attach the space to the end of this blog right here. I'm not gonna come back with no more commentary. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments though. It's Battle Rap Trap. We got the streets.
Everybody, I've documented it multiple times and I'm afraid for my life. Because Mr. Big Bad Hitman Holla from Wild 'N Out is a gang member and he picks on good civilians like myself. I am a grown man and I do not want to be another statistic in this culture. Why must brother Hitman want to kill me, huh? Mr. Nick Cannon? Nick Cannon? Your artist, Mr. Hitman Holla, he wants to kill me. I publicly said no threats to him. I told him, I said, brother, let's box. I ain't boxing nothing. I'm going out to St. Louis because we're filming a documentary showing y'all both neighborhoods where I grew up at and how they dealt with me. Do y'all want me to go live? And he made a threat right behind it. Nick Cannon and Wild 'N Out, listen, your artist is sick. He picks on civilians. He has a highlight reel. I am afraid for my life. I am not in a gang. I have no violent occurrences on camera. I have done nothing of the kind, and your animals that are on Wild 'N Out, specifically that Hitman Holla, definitely wants to try to take my life from me. I've said I'm afraid multiple times. What am I supposed to do, black people? What should I do, black people? I've said that I'm afraid. This guy is threatening me. He doesn't want to box. I asked the motherfucker, did he want to box me in some gloves to get off his chest? This stupid motherfucker told me he was going to come to the battle and he was going to make my armed security work overtime. This guy is fucking sick. Nick Cannon. I'm not going to keep saying this. Y'all are the devil. You're sending him out like this. I am afraid. I'm getting home, Nick. If the man comes around me, he's coming to kill me. He made it fucking clear. And you motherfucking niggas, you don't even care about him. You just let him do whatever the fuck he wants. He can't do what he wants with me. That motherfucker is sick. I have documented this shit 5 to 6 times. Everything that has happened, he's done it in front of everybody. He's made all the violent threats. I have not made any violent threats. He has a highlight reel of doing things to civilians, not gang members. I'm not a gang member. I'm afraid for my fucking life, and this fucking sick asshole fucking hitman holler dark skinned nigga is on wild and not be tripping with me. And I needed to stop. I asked y'all, Nick Cannon, listen, man. He's a lunatic. I'm gonna sue y'all. He's sick. I'm gonna get a restraining order on him or something. What should I do? As a black man, what should I fucking do? What should I do? The motherfucker is making it clear he wants to kill me. For nothing. I just want y'all to know that, right? He don't want to smoke no ops. He don't want to smoke no rival sets. He don't want to smoke nobody who's done any wrong to him. But he wants to smoke me. Not an op. He doesn't want to smoke anything else. He's made it clear. He's made it clear. The guy is a lunatic. And Nick Cannon, your guy, he needs to come down. That's a child-friendly show. And one of your guys is threatening me, man. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? You're sick employing some kind of shit like this, man. This is sick, Nick. Is this the type of people you put on your stage? He's an animal. He has a violent fucking name. Hitman. And our children watch that, Nick. That's what you think that's okay, Nick? Nick, you know what it feel like that my children watch that show and then it's the hitman holler is threatening their father's life. What I'm supposed to do, Nick? Restraining order? What should I do? Because he doesn't if he comes in look guys, if he comes anywhere near me, I am in a self-defense mode beyond measure because I've documented this 5 to 7 times. You're gonna get served too. I'm going home, man. Listen, stop him. He's threatening me every second. I've said 5 to 7 times that I'm afraid for my life. He has a highlight reel of doing bad shit to civilians like myself. That is 3 things in a row. I'm not going for that, man. I'm making it clear I'm not going for it. It's documented several places. So that means if he comes around me, he's coming to kill me. I have to go home. This guy is a lunatic. He didn't want a box. He said he doesn't want a box. He said he's had an issue 6 years. This guy wants to take my life, y'all. I'm documenting everything because I'm going home. Listen to me carefully. I'm going home. Y'all always are really quick to pick a side. I'm going home. This is a little violent gang member, dark-skinned nigga that's known for doing shit to civilians on camera, man. I am a granddaddy. I have lived a long time and I've never had any violent acts, no disruptions on camera or anything. This is where you're making the mistake and ain't nobody gonna say nothing to him. Nick, you not gonna tell him where Nick, you not gonna tell him what that means? It's documented, Nick. The guy does things to civilians. He's documented jumping out the window at me first. I did not say that man's name on anything. He jumped out the window. He threatened to come to my next show. I did not go to my show because I'm afraid of my life that the hitman was coming to take my life. I lost money for my family, Nick. I said I'm going to St. Louis to shoot a fucking documentary and your fucking hitman decides he wants to come the same time to kill me. It can't happen, Nick. Somebody should say something to him, man. Like, where are y'all from? It's documented everywhere that this guy is coming like this. He can't come near me. Okay, Holla, if you came near me, what do you think happens? Like, what in your mind? I would like to know what in your mind you think will fucking happen. You don't want to box. You want me to die, right? So you coming anywhere near, what do you think will think, black ass boy? Think. What the fuck is you think? What kind of nigga do you think I am? What do you think? Holla, listen, man. You have expressed everywhere. I have it documented in hella places that you don't even know yet. The whole world has heard you issue violent threats to me. I am a civilian. You're a gang member, dummy. You're a fucking dark-skinned gang member. You said on camera, documented that you want to do something to me. I am a granddaddy that's not a gang member. I am a civilian. You've done things to other civilians and it's highlight reels of it all over. I am a granddaddy. I am going home. You're violent beyond belief, sir. You're document wrecking events, gang culture. I am a granddaddy, man. You're picking on me. You young dark-skinned nigga, you're threatening. I am a grandfather, man. I've done nothing to you, no physical harm. You want to kill me because you couldn't get something from somebody. It had nothing to do with me. But then you said I've hated you 6 years. Document it again. You're going to lose, dude. You should stop. Document it. Everything is taped and documented, man. I have no violent threats to you. I've asked you to box, which is a sport. I did everything in the guidelines, man. You did everything outside the guidelines, man. And you just have to kill me? You want to kill me that bad, Demon? Demon, I've seen so many of you. You are nothing. You're just one demon, man. I've laid next to demons, man. Do you understand that? I said in the song, I laid in bed with snakes. You wouldn't relate until a cobra kiss you. Demons. Your one demon is not strong enough, man. You did everything wrong from the whole time. Number one, I never issued your name on anywhere. You shot first. Your first tweet said we are coming to your event, no matter how you felt. You've made threatening gestures at me multiple times. I've said, I'm afraid for my life. Everybody here listen who has a big cousin or uncle, you probably want to play this for him. Because clearly somebody doesn't understand. It's rules. You've threatened my life. You say you didn't want to box. You said you hope that my private armed security is ready to work overtime. You didn't want to box somebody. You wanted to shoot something. You're violent. There's so much footage of you being violent. So what do you think happens if you're in eyesight? Like, what do you honestly think happens? It's documented everywhere, Gerald. Listen, man. It is documented everywhere. Everybody that got a big cousin or an uncle, play this for them, translate this to this name. Your ego is going to make you lose, man. I'm telling you now, man. You can't be near me. So why do you threaten that kind of stuff, man? If you coming near me says one or two things. You want to not go home or you want to go to jail. Those are the only two options. Because seeing you in eyesight means what? So you're that mad at me to you, or you want to take my life from me and keep threatening and keep stalking me and keep threatening me? Like, you want to take my life for what? You won't take my life, demon. Your demon is weak. You can't take my life, demon. That's a miniature demon. It's not strong enough. I really watched them my entire life. That's why I'm beating you at this game now. See, you walked into demon shit. I didn't have a choice. I learned evil shit from my bloodline. I didn't really have a choice. You chose to open the door and walk in and kick it. I opened my eyes in that shit, man. It's just one demon. And you're a stupid demon, man. Why are you threatening me and you have so much to lose? You don't want to smoke nobody else. It ain't nobody else on this planet you want to do something to. Have you sued PB for doing those things under your name? Because if you don't sue PB, it looks crazy. You don't want to do nothing to him. Okay. But you want to do something to me. You can't, demon. Demon, I have a purpose. Okay? Like you have a purpose. But you're just the devil. You can't do nothing unless God allows it. God's not going to allow it. You're wasting your time. You only got like two options. It's dumb, man. You're threatening, you're making decisions that are so erratic that it's going to cost you everything. Is it worth it? Everything? So are you're willing to take my life or do harm to me? Or so you think, because that would mean you would think that I would accept it. So that means, okay, if you know I'm not going to accept that, right? It's documented that you're threatening me and I'm afraid for my life, Holly. You've done a lot of things to people, man. You're evil, right? I know you think you are. But listen to me, demon. I gotta go home, though. You would be a fool to do these things, man. It's like that's why I'm documenting this, so y'all can hear this. You're documented saying nothing but violence on my name. You've pulled up countless people. I haven't brought up one person. I haven't brought up one person that spoke on you. You brought up countless people. You said all kind of wild things. You said you did not want to box. You did not want to battle rap. We didn't know it was a problem. You also tweeted that my private security will be ready to work overtime. That is a threat, Oliver. You are a CCW carrier, right? A restraining order takes your CCW. You're gunless. You come around and you've already made these threats. What do you think happens, Oliver? Like, that's what I'm talking about here. Like, what do you really think happens? And somewhere in your mind, do you think I know that you want to kill me, and I see you in sight? And what do you think then, though? Or is there a part in your mind where the movie goes, you see me, I throw my hands up, you do what you want to me, I accept it, and you walk off? Delete that scene. I'm going home, man. You would be nothing but a fool because it's documented everywhere, dude. I've expressed that I'm afraid for my life because you are violent. You're a gang member. You've done countless acts to civilians on camera. It's on the internet. I am a civilian. I am a granddaddy. I have no violent acts at events. You do. You have violence written all over you. If you or anybody you are not like around gets in range, what in your mind that you were willing to do one or two things? I want you to slow your mind down and think, because I'm afraid for my life, and this is some sad shit, man. I'm afraid for my life, man.
Shout out to the trappers, we are my back lit is we out of here, Henny man, battle rap trapper, we definitely got the streets.
D out of Henny man.